my beloved brothers and sisters of Africa, to the proud people of Ghana, and to all music lovers around the world. Today, I speak to you, not as Ibrahim Traoré the president, not as a soldier or a leader, but as a son of Africa, as a brother, as a man who grew up hearing the voice of a legend. And today, my heart is heavy because we have lost one of our greatest treasures. We have lost more than a musician. We have lost more than an entertainer. We have lost a man whose voice was the rhythm of our lives, whose music was the soundtrack of our stories, whose lyrics were the mirror to our souls. We have lost Daddy Lumba. Born Charles Kwadwo Fosu on September 29, 1964, in Nsuta, in the Ashanti region of Ghana, Daddy Lumba grew up like many African children. Humble beginnings, limited resources, but unlimited dreams. Even as a little boy, he was different. His voice had power, his smile had hope, and his heart carried music everywhere he went. In school, he gathered friends who shared his passion and formed a small group called the Lumba Brothers. It was there that his journey truly began. But life, as we know, is never easy. Dreams are often challenged, and his were no different. He left Ghana for Germany, chasing not only a new life, but carrying with him the heartbeat of Ghanaian music. In Germany, fate introduced him to Nana Acheampong, another talented musician with big dreams. Together, they released their first album, and just like that, the sound of Ghanaian highlife changed forever. It was fresh, it was bold, it was full of soul. And that was just the beginning. Daddy Lumba came back to Ghana a different man, not because he had seen Europe, but because he had seen his purpose. And his purpose was music. From then on, album after album, year after year, Daddy Lumba's name became the echo of every home, every radio, every wedding, every celebration, and even moments of sorrow. He sang of love in songs like Teresa, a heartfelt melody that reminded us of devotion and loyalty. He sang of life's struggles and society's flaws in Aben Woha, a song so bold it sparked debates across the nation. He gave us courage in Yentie Obiaya, teaching us to live our truth and walk our path fearlessly. He warned us of the power and danger of money in Sika Asem, reminding us that wealth is never everything. But it wasn't just the words. It was his voice. That sweet, soulful voice that made you stop whatever you were doing when you heard it. That voice that carried happiness when you were celebrating, comfort when you were grieving, and power when you needed strength. Daddy Lumba did not just make music. He healed hearts, he mended broken spirits, and he united people without borders. His music traveled beyond Ghana, in Burkina Faso, in Mali, in Nigeria, in Côte d'Ivoire, in Togo, in Kenya, even far beyond Africa. His songs found a home in the hearts of people. His music needed no passport, no visa, it was free, and it made all of us free. Daddy Lumba was more than a singer. He was a cultural teacher. Every lyric carried wisdom. Every album carried life lessons. Every performance carried energy you could feel in your soul. He released more than 30 albums, each one special, each one unique, and each one proving that his gift came from above. But Daddy Lumba didn't stop there. He believed in the future. He believed in passing the torch. That is why he built DLFM Radio, to keep Highlife alive, to give upcoming musicians a platform, and to ensure that even long after he was gone, our culture would continue to thrive. He mentored young artists, sharing his wisdom and his stage, lifting them up so that Highlife would never die. And then came that morning, July 26, 2025. The morning we wished had never come. The news spread like wildfire. Daddy Lumba had passed away at 60 years old. In that moment, It felt as though Africa had lost its voice. For a brief moment, there was silence. Not just in Ghana, but across the continent. People stopped. Radios turned quiet. Social media went black. But very quickly, something beautiful happened. His music filled the silence. From every shop, from every car, from every street corner, from every home, Daddy Lumba's songs played louder than ever before. Because legends never die. His voice rose again, reminding us that though he had left the world, he would never leave our hearts. And I felt it personally. I grew up listening to Daddy Lumba. I grew up dancing to his rhythms, learning from his words, feeling his passion through every note. His songs were present in moments of joy, at weddings, at gatherings, in taxis, in celebrations. And when life became heavy, his music gave us hope. That is why today, I do not just send condolences as a president. I send my gratitude as a fan, as a brother, as someone who was touched deeply by his gift. Daddy Lumba was not just Ghana's treasure, he was Africa's treasure. He reminded us of our identity. He reminded us of our beauty. He reminded us of our power. So today, I stand with Ghana. I stand with every fan, every musician, every family member, and I say, thank you, Daddy Lumba. Thank you for giving us your voice. Thank you for giving us your soul. Thank you for dedicating your life to our joy and our healing. You are gone, but you are not gone. Because legends do not die. Legends live in their works, and your music will play forever. From this day, when people gather to celebrate love, when families unite to honor life, when we feel pain and need comfort, we will play your songs and feel your spirit among us. Daddy Lumba, rest. Rest knowing that you did everything you were sent to do. Rest knowing that you are loved by millions. Rest knowing that Africa will never forget you. Rest in power, son of Africa. Rest in power, Daddy Lumba.